Hey guys, it's me Jazzy, and today we are back with another Doll Talk 411. And we did a poll of what videos you guys wanted to see, and you guys decided on our top 5 Girl of the Year dolls, so we each picked 5. And do you want to start off
Sure.
with?
Sure. So, hi, I'm Andrea. I'm Jasmine's mom, and we are doll collectors. And just in case you're new here, we're doll collectors. Jazzy has a doll shop online. If you guys ever want to check that out, we'll have links to all that below. But our main goal is to share our love of dolls, all dolls, mainly American Girl. So today, like she said, we're going to be doing our each top 5 Girl of the Year dolls. And I'm going to start. And if you guys have watched Jazzy's channel for any length of time, you know that my absolute favorite doll is Grace. And the reason that I like Grace, one is because she came out in a time where Jasmine was really into American Girl. So we got to do a lot of fun events at the American Girl Place DC with Grace. And we got to meet the author of the books. She got to sign Jazzy's doll, her books. And it was just such a fun event. So I think that's why she's my absolute favorite doll of the year, because it was such a memory making time for mother-daughter type thing. So here I do have Grace. Oh, hi, Kitty. Hi. This is Kitty. I'm sure you've seen her before. So this is Grace, and she's in is this the World Travelers outfit?
Yeah.
There was a beret, but something got a hold of it.
It was Rose, not
Was
Daisy.
it Rose? Okay, it was the sister.
It was not Daisy.
It was the sister, and she kind of like chewed the top of the beret. But it was super cute, but I still love the outfit even without. Some of the things that I truly love about Grace is her bracelet. I was big back in the day. For all of my friends here that are seasoned and remember, I think it was in the 80s we had those charm bracelets that had like all the cute charms, and they were like made of plastic. Like they weren't even like this fabulous, amazing gold or silver or platinum or anything like that. They were just these charms, and I can't think of what they were called, but there was like erasers, and Crafty Girl had them on. Like she has a collection of them somebody sent her, and they're just like nostalgia for me. So when Grace came out and she had this charm bracelet, it was so cute. And then we went and saw the movie with Jasmine's great aunt, my husband's aunt, and we went together and saw the movie, and it was so cute. I wasn't really a huge fan of the Grace, how the character was played. I liked the character, like the girl that played the part of Grace, but I kind of felt that they just made her kind of snobby, like a little bit snobby for her age and what she was doing, but she was still super cute. And so the movie was just a little bit off for me, but the books are cute and all of her outfits are cute. And listen, guys, if I could find her bakery anywhere around here, we would have that bakery, and I would probably eliminate a quarter of my craft room space just for the bakery, because I would love to have the entire Grace line collection.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. And the fact that they partnered up with Williams-Sonoma was even more amazing, because then there was like this whole other doll line, and we have some of those. Well, actually we have a lot of those.
Yeah.
The baking things, the baking sheets, the cookie cutters. We did have a spatula that said Grace on it, and it was from Williams-Sonoma, but that was like back from 2015. We don't have that anymore. But we just really loved and we dove into that line itself. And I just think that that's what's great about American Girl, whenever they expand their collections into girl stuff, like not just doll stuff, but like stuff that girls and moms can use. So that's why Grace is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
So which one did you pick out? Oh, I have the mini Grace too. Just like she's kind of covering up our microphone. So if Jasmine wants to go, she can let you know what her favorite Girl of the Year is.
So I've talked about her before, and that is Blair, because Blair was my favorite because I got out of American Girl for a while. I wasn't out of it. It was just like I wasn't buying as much. And then for competition that year, I got Blair and some of her stuff for us getting first place and things. So I just really like her collection. I started her book, but I didn't finish it. But I just loved that she was like a farmer and she had like all these pets and stuff that were like farm animals. And I love any doll with red hair. I love red hair dolls and that are curly. And I would love to have her, her little. It wasn't a cafe. It was her little like diner.
Oh, like
thing.
the outside, like, yeah, that was really cute.
Yeah, I really liked that, and like I just liked her whole thing. I wasn't really into like stuff they did during that time.
Right, yeah. But you were so busy with competition, you didn't have time to like do anything.
Yeah, except for twirl all the time. But yeah, I just really liked Blair as like just the doll.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. Her outfits are beautiful.
Yes.
Like her high-low dress, stunning. It's so pretty.
We'll see that later. Because
we will.
The doll's wearing it.
Oh, yeah, we will see it later.
Yeah. But that's why she was my favorite, because of her red hair. And I love that she had a light skin tone.
Yes.
And her like greenish gray eyes I thought was amazing.
Yes.
And
the purple on her with the type of red hair she has is beautiful.
Yeah. I think her collection, like, it didn't always match per se, like the whole collection, but I thought everything matched her really well.
Yeah. Like there's not every doll that I say has a personality, but I kind of feel like she does have a personality, like just with how they kept everything so together, and like she just seems like a sweet little girl that you'd like to meet and be like, hey, let's hang out, let's have fun. Yeah
And I think like this is the thing that we probably should say in like another video, but I would love for them to make an older line of dolls.
Yes.
And maybe bring back the girl of the years that are older than, like, they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
And like have them like
what they're doing now.
Yeah. Kind of like how they did with McKenna with Lyla. But I would like them to actually come out with like collections for them. And like dolls that are like older and stuff.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
But I would love that for Blair, because I think Blair would be really cool. Maybe she's running her own
like
little
wedding
farm.
venue or something, like on a farm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would love that.
She's so beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull out, since we were on her collection. This is the high-low dress that I like. So this is my second. I guess they're not in any order other than Grace being my absolute favorite. But this one is Chrissa. And we've wanted Chrissa for years. Like, we really wanted Chrissa. And I think I found her last year. Did you get her last year? We found her on eBay. I got a really great deal for her. And I was super excited. And she does look gorgeous in this outfit. But I loved her storyline. I love the fact that they went into like more of a child like situation. Like she was, having trouble with a bully. Not that it's about bullying and stuff I know it was, but I liked it because it was like real things happening at that moment. And she just kept her ability to stick with family and to lean on friends. And I thought that the storyline was great. I think the author hit the nail on the head with that. And her outfits were cute, and her animals, which we are trying to find currently, are so adorable. And I thought all of her outfits too just fit her perfectly. And I say that because I do believe some of the dolls, their outfits aren't like perfect for their personality. The outfits are all adorable, but they're not, I don't think, for their personality. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm even thinking, I didn't think McKenna's outfits were like perfect for her.
McKenna?
Was it McKenna?
No. McKenna's outfits were amazing.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Was it Isabelle? It was a blonde doll, because I don't know them as well as Jazzy does. I love the dolls, but I can't like just pull everything out of my head. Isabelle had the black blazer, right? Like the black zip blazer.
No.
Yeah, and the dance outfit.
Jacket?
Yeah, her jacket. Like, it's a jacket. See, I didn't think that went with her. Okay, well, we're losing track. Oh, we're getting onto this. I thought that her outfits, again, were beautiful, but she is in Blair's high-low dress because I think it's beautiful. and her little hair top. I love that her hair is shorter. I feel like I agree with Jasmine that they need to do more short hair dolls, and possibly like the little curls, like what you call her? Lucy, like Lucy's hair back here. If you guys can see her, I love the shorter hair, and I think this would be a perfect doll for a new American Girl collector if it was a little girl, because the hair is extremely manageable, and you can still do stuff with it. It's just it's the perfect length, I think. Mm-hmm. So what is your number 2?
My number 2 is probably Lyla from last year, 2024 Girl of the Year. I read her journal and I loved her whole collection, and I love that they brought McKenna back into her story as her coach, and that she was riding horses and she was in the gymnastics, and I loved that whole thing about her, and I loved her hair with the highlights and all the curls, and I think she just looks good in like everything you put her in, and she does look like an older girl. Like she doesn't look like she would be like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I agree.
With the highlights and stuff, and I just thought she was such a good collection and a good book because they brought McKenna back.
Is that the first time they've ever done that you're aware of?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that they did that too.
Yeah. And I think it would have been really cool if we got a movie of her.
Yeah.
Because that would have been amazing. With the horseback riding of Hollyhock. And I just love when they bring horses into the Girl of the Years.
You've always loved their horses.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, I used to ride horses, and I want to get back to riding horses, but I thought it was just super cool that they made her have, like, gymnastics and horses. Mm-hmm. And, like, she was making friends and things like that was really amazing. And I love that they made her collection pink, yellow, and, like, that orange color, because you don't really see those colors go together, and I love those colors together. So I was really excited that they didn't go with, like, the normal, like, pink, blue, purple, green, like how they usually tend to go towards. So I was really happy about that, and they tried something different with her. So that's why I liked her.
Yeah. I think her hair's absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
That one I would say is for a more seasoned owner of American Girl to take care of. We have found some American Girl dolls though, like.
Yeah. And I loved her freckles.
Oh yeah.
Because I love dolls with freckles.
She's so pretty.
Yes.
I like Isabelle because she's really pretty, and she was a dancer, and I can't dance, but I like the fact that she can dance. And her sets that they had out for her were really cute, and she came with, which you have, the jewelry box, the case, like the dance case, and Tutu the kitty. I was thinking she had a dog forever. I don't know, but she doesn't. She has a kitty, and I just thought she was super pretty, and I too liked her story, and that's why I picked Isabelle.
Cool.
What's your number 3?
Probably Summer.
Oh, yes.
I love Summer's collection. I love that she's like an entrepreneur, and she's not just like... She's so cute. I think it's good because she's not like every other Girl of the Year doll that was like into a sport or into gymnastics or dance or horseback riding. She was just like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur like my aunt. And I did like that she was like a dog walker, and I wish American Girl would come out with a dog walking set for her of the dogs she talks about in her journal, which I haven't read her book yet, but I'm hoping to get her book soon so I can read it. And I love that they gave her pink hair, and that they used the Nenea mold for her, because I think she was so pretty, and I love that her collection went so well together.
Yes.
Because when you like set it up, it just looks like an actual collection, mm-hmm. and not just a bunch of random things like thrown together. And like I love that she had glasses and that she had to wear glasses, and I do think like she looks so pretty, and I love that her and her sister, like, it was like an actual sibling relationship. Like they would get annoyed with each other, but they would still help each other out when they needed help.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that how it's just like she didn't like cats, but at the end of it she did like cats, and how she just thought her dog shouldn't be able to be inside, like, because I agree with the same thing, like the lady should have just kept her cat in the one room, but whatever. Because, like, just, like, imagine, like, keeping, like, Rose and Daisy in one room because, like, someone invited their own pet over to your house.
That would be hard.
Yeah. But I just, like, think it was such a well put together collection, and I know everybody hated on her when she first came out, but I think she was actually a good doll.
Yeah, she did kind of get a bad rap whenever she first came out. I was kind of surprised. I think her collection is really sweet, and that everything is, like you said, it's so tied in perfectly.
Yeah.
Colors and branding, and like I'm looking at her set over there.
Yeah.
And it's adorable.
Yeah. I just
so
think
cute.
Some people forget that they're for younger
children,
and I think that's why American Girl should come out with another brand, because that would, one, pull in everybody that are leaving because they think it's too kidsy, and two, it might bring a whole other group in because of people that collect like Bratz dolls, Barbie dolls, because they dress older. If American Girl have a doll line but still stick to the morals and stuff that their younger line goes to, I think they could bring in a whole group of new people too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's such a good idea because, I mean, I love the dolls.
I love these ones. Yeah.
Yeah, as is, I love them. Yeah. If they had like ones that had older stories, I can see where like your age group and even a little bit older would be like, oh, isn't that a really cool doll to have? Like, because we're all just little girls. Like, it doesn't matter how old we are. We're all just little girls loving dolls. Yeah. So, I think that's such a great idea.
Like maybe like a Saved by the Bell type line. Or like
oh my gosh, yes.
Rory Gilmore, like those type of shows. Yeah. I think would be really cool to have doll lines that are like kind of like that age group.
Yeah, that's such a great idea. Like College Years or something like that.
Like the Christy Miller series where it like starts when she's like 14 and then it goes up to when she's like having her own
married
family.
And having her own
And I think that would be cool if American Girl did something like that.
That would be so cool. Yeah, I love that idea.
Mm-hmm. So that was my third one that I picked.
Well, I love Summer. I think Summer's adorable. Okay. So this is McKenna. And McKenna, I just liked her bed mainly. I thought her bed was adorable. And then she had the little hamster. Was it a hamster or a guinea pig?
I think it was a hamster.
I think it was a hamster. I just thought that it was super cute. And again, this was a time that we were just kind of buying stuff. We weren't like diving deep into collections and things like that. But I just think she's super cute. And the outfit you have her in is adorable. Where did you get this skirt? Whose skirt is this?
That's a Pleasant Cutlet. That's a My
American Girl of Today. So it's like an older skirt. It's adorable. And the shoes are so cute with it. I hope you guys can see that. They're so cute. But I just thought she was so pretty and her eyes are beautiful. I love, again, the length of her hair is a good length. It's not super long. It's not wavy.
Well, she's the first doll to not have a part.
Oh, that's right.
Without a part.
That's right. You did tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think she looks beautiful. And like with her eyes being that blue color and then her hair being like this honey gold color, I think she looks beautiful in absolutely any outfit that Jazzy puts her in. So that's pretty much why in her bed, because it was purple, because my favorite color is obviously purple. And I think that's why I really chose her out of some of the other ones.
I liked McKenna because they finally did a doll that had a learning disability.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't really do that. I wish they did a doll with dyslexia, because I think, at least when I went to public school, I was the only girl with dyslexia in my, like, grade. So, like, I was either by myself or with like a bunch of boys that didn't have like severe dyslexia. So I think it would have been nice for American Girl to come out with a doll that was like going through the same things as like a dyslexia person would go, and like the right dyslexia, not just the words jumbling on a page, because I know some people do see that, but most of us don't just see letters jumbling on a page. So I would hope they would do a lot of research before they did that, but I was glad that they did, that she had one that she just couldn't remember well what she was reading and comprehending it. But
dyslexia is so much more than that. If you're not aware, dyslexia is so much more than not being able to like than letters being like all squiggly and not being able to remember things. It is life altering whenever you have it, and it can, and without the proper teachers and without the proper support, it can make or break a person, truly. Like it can. So, and that's one of the reasons why we pulled Jasmine out of public school and homeschooled her, is because of that, and not having the proper teachers and the proper guidance for her. And we are so glad that we did that, because now she's thriving and being able to be a successful adult with, you know, a lot of the times they don't really, without the right support, people with dyslexia suffer greatly as adults. So yeah, I think that would be such a great thing to do.
And like McKenna, by the end of the story, it kind of like goes away. She learns ways around it. But with dyslexia, it never goes away. It's always a struggle. It's just some days are harder than like other days, for at least for me. But so I would just love for them to do a doll like that.
Yeah, just at least make awareness.
Like a historical doll, or a Girl of the Year doll, or like even like a kind of like a Z doll or a Tenny doll. I think that would have been nice.
Yeah, because it can really set you apart from other people.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like that's what drew you into dolls. Like you kind of separated yourself from people because of how it made you feel to be separated in public school from your peers, and you kind of like went into dolls.
Yeah.
And that gave you comfort.
Public school makes it like you have some like disease that they might catch, so kids usually stay away from you. So I was just kind of like, I guess I'll watch AGTube, and then I just was like, you know, I'm gonna collect dolls.
Yeah.
And then I twirled and I collected dolls, and that was mostly it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much your life. That's what we did for years.
Yeah.
But I think more awareness needs to be out there for men, not just dyslexia. There's many different things out there that...
Maybe even a doll with like ADHD.
Yeah, like understanding, not trying to push beliefs on or make you think something's true, but just something to bring awareness to
and make everybody
things.
Not feel like they're alone.
Yeah.
Because like in public school, it definitely made you feel alone, because like you were the only girl that had it in the grade, and like there was nobody above you or below you that had it. So it was just kind of like always just sent by yourself to sit in a classroom and not.
Yeah. Really. And then we found out later that there was many people that had dyslexia that didn't know that they had it. They were adults and they just thought they weren't smart. And then they were diagnosed, or somebody with dyslexia talked to them and they were like, you know what, I think you have dyslexia. Like my father, whom we didn't know, I mean, I knew my father, but we didn't know that he struggled. Like he's since passed, but after seeing all the way he wrote and the way he spelled words and the things that I look back, the way he did things and said things, and I see that in Jasmine, and Jasmine's father's severely dyslexic. And like, I'm like, oh my gosh, my dad was dyslexic and he was never told. And he just struggled through his whole life, not realizing there was nothing really wrong with him. He just didn't have the proper teaching to understand what was like, why things were so tough. And I mean, Jasmine's father ran a multi-million-dollar store. He was, you know, top of his business, and he won awards for his sales and things like that. And all because his parents recognized it, they seeked help for him, and now he's thriving too. So we kind of thought that maybe Jasmine had it as we started seeing signs of it when she was only 3. Like she was 3 years old and we started seeing signs of dyslexia. And so we early on had her tested and really wanted her to have the best support possible so that she didn't have to struggle the way some people have to struggle. And we met some really sweet people at American Girl, and when we were talking to them, they brought up, you know, oh, I'm dyslexic too, and it was like, you get it, so you totally get it. And it's so amazing when you meet other people that get it. They're like, oh yeah, because if you don't have, like, I don't have dyslexia, and when they would tell me stuff, I'd be like, what are you talking about? And it's just how their brain works. And actually they claim dyslexia is like a superpower. Like, Jasmine thinks of things and solves problems in her mind before the problem arises, and then she goes, oh, we can fix it with this. And I'm like, how did you even figure that out? She's like, oh, I pre-thought it. And I'm like, oh, like that, what? But it's amazing. So coming back to the dolls, yes, I agree with you. I think they should make a doll that has that. And I hate to say that because so many people are like, you should do this, and I'm sure American Girl has a long line, but anything like that, any learning disability that could make awareness and help somebody realize that, like you said, that they're not alone and there's not anything wrong with them. They just learn different, which is amazing. Like, I think it's amazing that we learn different. Yeah. So that was a rabbit hole, but so yes, I love McKenna.
And I have Joss. I love Joss because she was a surfer girl, and I really wanted her brother's Jeep that they came out with, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, the
Not
bus.
Jeep. Yeah,
it was like a bus. Yeah.
And I love that she had hearing loss, so she had hearing aids, because I thought it was so cool that they brought that in to a doll. But, like, my doll, I don't really touch her that much because her hair started to fall out. So I pulled it up in this ponytail and I haven't touched it in, like, maybe
forever.
A year or two. But I just loved Joss's whole collection, and I loved her little dog.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a helping dog or something. No, it was just had a little vest on.
Yeah.
But I just loved that they did a doll that was, like, kind of not really different, because they've had other surfing dolls before, like Kanani and them, and we've only did the ones that we had.
Yeah.
Or Kanani would definitely be on my top 5, but I only did the dolls that I had at this time. But I thought Joss was just so pretty when she first came out. And, like, she came out during COVID, so I didn't think she had enough, like, nobody could really go and do anything with her collection.
I agree.
But I thought she had a good collection, and they probably would have had planned so many amazing events that you could go to for her, and they just had to be canceled.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just so cool, her whole collection and all the things. And I loved her that we got, like, a different type of dog for her. I don't have her dog.
I was gonna say, I don't see it. Okay.
I don't have it.
Makes sense.
Yes. I don't have anything from her collection except for her cheerleading outfit and her.
Oh, yeah.
Because at that time we didn't buy that much doll stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly bought, like, masks.
Food masks.
Yeah.
The time we don't like to speak about.
Yeah. But I thought it would be really cool if she got, like, a second
wave. A fairness wave.
Yeah. For her collection.
She is very cute. I do like her.
And I love her brown hairs and brown eyes.
Oh, she's pretty. I love her those shoes are cute. Are those hers or are these somebody else's?
Those are Summer's.
They're cute.
Summer's meat shoes.
I guess I haven't, because I work in Jazzy's home with her dolls and mainly making the videos and things like that. I kind of, like, don't see things, and so I'm not, like, I feel like I'm, like, outside of, like, oh, whose are those, and where, like, because you get so much stuff. So I just am like, wait, whose are those? I like those. They're super cute. Okay. I'll just ramble, guys. All right. So this next one is...
You can keep talking.
Okay. This next one is Sage. And Sage is adorable. And there's one item that I absolutely want that I will find room for in this doll room. And that is her hot air balloon. I absolutely want that so much. I love that she was an artist. I love that she just had this personality that I think if if she was like a real little girl, I'd hang out with her. I'd be like, you're super fun. Let's have fun. I love everything about her. Her outfits were cute. I think this was the first doll you took to American Girl. No.
I brought
Second
Kit.
doll. You took her to your birthday.
No, I brought her. I put her dress on Kit and took her to the first time I went to American
and that's
Girl.
why she still has the sticker.
Yeah.
And I love her boots. Her meat boots. If I need to find a pair in my size because those are adorable. But yes, so this is why she is my fifth one. I guess not really in any order, but definitely I love the artistic dolls. Like that's what I do. My second job is I create things, and that's kind of where I'm into all the like creative dolls. So that's why I loved her so much. And her ears are pierced and they're cute. What are these ones?
Those are Leah's.
They're cute.
Yeah,
they're very cute. I like them a lot. But yeah, we had her hair done at the salon too.
Yeah.
And they did it. I like Jasmine from American Girl said like you should work in the hair salon. And I agree, like I love how they do their hair there. Like it's so cute. Yeah. So yeah, this is why she's my fifth favorite girl of the year. And wow, that was pretty fast. Now it's your turn for your last one.
So this was like my last one, but she was my favorite out for a while until I got Blair. But this is Leah. I loved Leah's whole collection. I didn't think it was realistic at all. I thought it was kind of like no 9-year-old would let, no parents would let their like 9-10-year-old go out with their son's girlfriend
into the wilderness,
into the rainforest to like find him. So that was kind of like, I was kind of like, this ain't real, but we went and saw it at their movie thing. But I loved her collection. I always wanted her little rainforest like house and like all of her like hiking gear and all of that. And I loved the game. I used to play this game all the time when I had an iPad, but we don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't like using Apple stuff anymore, but when I used to, I loved the little game that you could play and you had to like collect the seashells and stuff like that. But I just loved, she was like my favorite because I thought her hair was amazing, and like it's still amazing. And I loved that her like eyes were like this like greenish, like brownish color.
Yeah, they're very different color.
Yeah, and I love that like she had like the 3-toed sloth or whatever.
Yeah, the sloth, the turtles,
and the little cat thing.
And the cat. I forget what it's called. Not a leopard. I don't know what it's called. The cat she had. You guys know.
Yeah. And I just loved her whole collection, and I loved that. I did like the story, and I did like the movie, but I never actually read her book. I need to read her book. But when I watched the movie, I thought it was still funny, and it was still cool, and I love that they did represent that you have to take care of the animals, because I'm very much a person that, like, God made Adam to reign over the animals.
Absolutely.
And I think we still need to protect them, and we can't just, like, not care and let just people hurt animals for no reason. So I was glad they did that type of storyline for it. And, like, I thought it was still really cool, even though it was, like, not believable at all that some 10-year-old would take down all these bad guys.
Yeah.
But I still think her collection was one of the best that they ever came out with.
Yeah.
And I love the colors. Like, they did do, like, multiple colors in her collection, but it was mostly green and yellow.
Yes. That hunter green color that was so pretty. And the style of shorts that they made for her were so cute.
And I loved all of her outfits were, like, different. Like, they had the longer pants, and then they had the shorts, and then they had the one dress, and they had the romper. And, like, I just love that it wasn't, like, copy and paste type of a collection.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think sometimes a lot of different brands do a lot of copy and paste. And this collection reminded me of, like, a Monster High collection where it's, like, the same doll, but it's, like, the outfits look completely different.
I agree. Yeah, I didn't think of that, but I totally agree. So correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this the doll we don't ever remember opening?
Yes, and I think I know why. I don't think opened her. What happened was we bought her at American Girl, I'm pretty sure, and then we took her straight over, and the lady opened her and did her ears pierced.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
I
Okay.
think there's a vlog or something on our old channel.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Because I could not remember opening her. And I remember opening all of my American Girls, even the ones that I bought off eBay. And she was just like, I couldn't remember it. And then I remembered I did not open her.
So it's because you didn't open her, they opened her.
Yeah, because we did the earring pack for her. So you could buy the doll plus the
earring pack.
But they opened it for you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I remember you being like, I don't remember opening her. I'm like, well, obviously you did. So.
But I didn't. So.
But you didn't. So I was completely wrong.
It was the lady that was doing the ear pierce.
Yes. Well, I think she's beautiful. And she, like you said, her story was a little bit unbelievable. But obviously it was just a movie.
Yes.
And I think that there's such an importance for us to remember, like you said, that we do take care of animals and we just be wise about how we take care of them. So like, if you see a bear in the woods, don't go over and try to pet it, but if you can get it safely to somewhere else, then that's, that's what we do, obviously. But yeah, I think she's so pretty. I love how American Girl creates these storylines though and gives these dolls personalities, because I'm not big on like creating a doll's personality. Like, even growing up, I don't think I played with dolls that didn't have a person. Like, if I just got a doll, I can remember just like putting it aside, which I didn't get many. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't get many dolls. My family didn't have the money to get me a lot of dolls. I had one pink porcelain doll that I loved greatly. But if I got like just like a hand-me-down doll from somebody and it didn't have like a story, I don't ever remember playing with it. Like, I can honestly say I didn't play with those sorts of dolls. But like Strawberry Shortcake and Rainbow Bright, things like that had a storyline, those were the dolls that I was like, that I would sit and I would just play with for hours, holding and thinking about their characters and what they did in their, like, I used to have the coloring books and things like that, which if you guys are interested in me doing like a doll line that I collected, keep watching the channel. Like, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. But yeah, like, I like that they have personalities. I love the Truly Me dolls, but I like ones with pre-made personalities just because I'm a very boring person and I just can't make up personalities for dolls.
I've never really played with dolls. I mostly just sat them up and then would just be like, there you go, they look pretty now, and I would just walk away.
You displayed everything.
Yeah. Even when I was really little, even when I was like, had my Monster High dolls, I don't remember really playing with them.
But that was part of your dyslexia, the specialist explained to us, because Jasmine used to have like, we would go to the store and buy her all of her school supplies that she would need, and everything that she, not everything she wanted, but like if she wanted a new box of crayons or something like that. And then we'd come home and we'd be like, she'd have these little nubby crayons, like in a crayon box. And I'm like, where are the new crayons we got you? And she would have them neatly organized, still in the packaging, all the drawers, like her little notepads and her pens were still in the little cardboard and plastic. And like, she wouldn't open them until she absolutely had to. But it's funny because when people see photos of her room and family sees things, they're like, her room looks like a store. Her actual bedroom they're like, there's no way she lives in this room. There's no way. And I'm like, no, it always looks this organized and pretty, and like things are just put back. Like, that's part of her dyslexia. That's what the organizing part of her brain is, just so easily organized. And I love it. Like, I'm always like, hey, go organize the kitchen. So yeah, like, I think that's why, because your brain has always been like, set it up, make it look pretty, and then walk away.
Yes.
So yeah, that was fun. I guess I really haven't thought about a lot of the dolls that we talked about for a while, just because life is crazy right now.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, we enjoy doing videos like this, just chatting and talking with you guys. Always leave comments if there's something you want to see. Like I said, I have We went shopping today, found some amazing deals, and I'm going to be doing a video probably with Jazz. I like to have Jazz with me when I do videos. It's fun. But on some of the things that I liked when I was younger. So that might be a spoiler. You might already know what some of it is. But we're going to be doing that video. And right after this video, we're filming another video.
Yeah, another podcast.
Another podcast to get those done. We'd like to do like 2 a month. That's kind of like our goal. But I also have a YouTube channel, so I have to make sure I get my videos up for there because I have like not sponsorships. I have like affiliates and things like that I like to make sure that I represent. So this channel, I'm just trying to like kind of come in with her and share my love of dolls too. We would love to see photos and pictures. Like maybe we should start like a Facebook group or something that's more available that people are. Do we have one?
Yeah.
We do have one? I'll have to see if I can pull it up because I make groups with intentions of like, oh, maybe we should like launch this or do this. And then I forget and I don't. So maybe we could have like a Facebook group that you guys could join and then we could just share photos and chat back and forth that way. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
So definitely let us know if that's what you're interested in.
So yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to wrap this one up and go on to our next one?
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.